So right after my first egg retrieval, where they retrieved 13 eggs after the surgery, I was like, is that enough? And she's like, yeah, don't worry about it. That's plenty of eggs to make it to the implantation phase. And as I stated in a previous video, 6 were fertilized, but only 1 made it to testing. So when I met with her, obviously I wanted to know, like, hey, what went wrong? And because I had 2 live births, she did my IVF protocol of somebody with high quality eggs. And what they found was, under the microscope, that they were of lower quality than she anticipated, but she couldn't have known that information beforehand. So taking that information, she sent me an email that I'm going to read to you about a protocol change. So what she did the first time didn't work. So apparently what she is wanting to do the second time hopefully will work. And maybe this information can help you if you're about 35. Okay, so she put, here are supplements that I would recommend. Optimally, we would want you to be on these for 3 months, but I understand if you're ready to go. CoQ10, vitamin D 5000 IU. And then the changes in protocol is she wants to add androgens gel for 2 weeks of patches while on my birth control pill, and an extra dose of Lupron, which was my trigger shot. So instead of taking 1 trigger shot, she wants me to do, well, I did 2 trigger shots, so I guess she wants me to do 3. Also, something to note, since I had only 1 egg, I had asked the testing center if they could just do the 1 test, because the 1 test to test 1 egg was only $150, but the other test was almost $3,000. And they told me, Igenomics told me, oh, we can't do that. And my doctor, she told me, yeah, they could have just tested for 1. Because the first test, the $150 test, was the one with abnormal results. And they went ahead and ran the other test that was almost $3,000. So I asked her about that. And then she wrote back in the email, finally talked to Igenomics. They are claiming that I did not discuss holding on the PGTM test. Do you have any documentation from them that I can send? She'll figure it out with them regardless. And then she wants to know when I'm going to have my next menstrual cycle so we can start talking about my calendar. So I sent her support from that I had emailed Igenomics. So thank goodness I had emailed and not just called. I don't know if I'm going to get that back, but you just feel screwed. Like you're spending like the price of a car and it doesn't work out. And then like it doesn't work out and another company's like taking advantage of you and charging you again. Anyway, so then she sent a follow-up email and she put, thanks for sending these along. Have you received an invoice yet? Oh, in my reply, I had put attached as a screenshot support of my 2 emails from Igenomics. I emailed this person's name and the info at Igenomics. And I put, I can forward the original emails if that would be helpful. As for vitamins, I'm not sure what to do in regard of length of time. I want to give myself the best chance of a successful IVF cycle. What is your recommendation? Also, can I order off Amazon? And she replied, thanks for sending these along. Have you received an invoice from Igenomics yet? Regarding the supplements, you can get them off Amazon fastest. In terms, if we want them to have the best shot of working for us, we want you on them for 3 cycles, meaning like 3 menstrual cycles. However, since we are spending most of 1 cycle on the androgens and estrus over-the-counter protocol overlap, that would be the 3rd cycle. So it would really only delay by 2 cycles. The data on protocol changes is much stronger than that of the supplements. She put, remember I said all the supplemental data is pretty terrible. I find many patients just don't want to wait, which I completely understand. I think the most important thing is the protocol changes. So if you want to proceed with that alone, it would not be unreasonable. Let me know your thoughts and questions. And I just put, I received the invoice from Igenomics. I paid it before they ran the test because they told me the test couldn't be separated, and I had to pay for it because they said it would hold up or something, and it would, I don't know. They said I had to pay it. Anyways, I sent her more screenshots. And I put, okay, based on your comment above, in regard to the protocol giving us the most likely for favorable results, we can move forward with starting the next cycle. I have my appointment in a few days to check my antral follicle count. So here we are again. I have these mixed emotions of feeling sad, mad, depleted. If you're not aware, like, you go to the doctor so many times. Like, before my egg retrieval, I seriously went like 2 weeks in a row, and then you're injecting. I don't want to turn this into a complaining thing. I have hope for the future, and I guess all I can ask is that, if you could just like pray for me and my family, because I would like to have another baby, especially after losing an infant. So if you're going through this, like, I wish you the best of luck too.